Ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about SOFI. We did get earnings and we did not gap up very much at all. We didn't get any significant move to the upside, unfortunately. So far, that's what it's looking like right now in pre-market. Usually, if it has good earnings, it not only beats, but it starts moving higher and higher. We'll see what happens at open. But revenue did increase, and they forecasted a strong full year 2024 revenue, but they did guide quarter two revenues below consensus, and they made adjustments there. So far, the reaction, like I said, has been lukewarm. Honestly, if you think about it for a second, I'm not going to get too deep into the financials here. There's no point. Let me just show you real quick. From 2023 to 2024, they increased their total net revenue. The numbers, I told you we were going to talk about the big numbers. They increased it from 472 to 644. That's all you need to know. That's all you need to know, guys. It's in the thousands, by the way, just to be clear, in case some of you were confused. So, huge increase year over year. They're growing, and that's good. Their members grew as well, their membership numbers. Let me see if I can pull this up somewhere around here. I think, oh my god, this is such a long. It's okay, where is it? It should be, yeah, member and product growth. Continued growth of over 35% in both total members and products. So they're growing. That's really what matters. That's the point. And they've been growing. I don't know what to tell you guys. I was expecting a positive reaction, but either way, it's not a big deal. And like I said yesterday, as long as they're growing, it's probably a good long term investment as long as you're buying at the right price. I personally would not buy right here at $8 plus, especially in this downtrend. I would want this to break out of this downtrend, first of all. Second of all, the best time to buy is honestly under $7. Under $7 is that's where you want to accumulate for the long term. It's held that level for since 2023. So since late 2023 to be a little more specific. Yeah, look at that. So that is where you want to buy. Anytime it goes under 7, that's when you want to buy. I'm not buying here at $8. If it runs to 9 or 10, congrats. I'm still not touching it. I know the stock all too well. Look at this. You see this? It likes to have its little run up and then it just bleeds, bleeds, bleeds. Has a breakout, bleeds, breakout, bleeds, breakout, bleeds. That's what I'm saying. We would need a breakout out of this for me to even contemplate buying. But for the time being, I'm hoping, since we didn't gap up, I'm hoping we actually dump, and I'll be looking to accumulate under $7. And that's it for the video. Short, sweet, and to the point. There isn't really much to talk about. They're growing. They're doing all the right things. That a company that's growing, that's always good. But I don't know why we're getting this kind of lukewarm reaction. Maybe it's because of how much is going on. No, it just doesn't make sense. Look at this gap up here on earnings. It doesn't make sense because every time we beat, for the most part, we have a pretty sizable gap. Even here, we get from 953 to 1030. Here we had a bad earnings. No, actually, we beat earnings here, but it tanked anyways. Here's an earnings right here. What was the gap up? It gapped from 766 to 871, a whole dollar. Here we haven't even. We're kind of actually pulling back down to where we initially closed on Friday. So my opinion is I'm gonna keep an eye on it either way. At market open, it's 7:10 a.m. right now, so we still got an hour and 20 minutes. But I'm gonna keep an eye on it at open. I'll see if it gets a breakout here. But if we just get rejected and pushed down, I'm gonna wait for under $7 because it will dip down there. And I'll have to do some research on the CEO. Is he buying the dip? Has he sold his shares? I don't know if I can pull that information up real quick, but I'm going to try here real quick. Anthony Noto, CEO of Sofi, shares sold. I don't know if he sold it because I know he's bought the dip. Yeah, he's bought the dip before. I remember he bought the dip, and I was like, we bought the dip with him, which was, well worth it as you can imagine because he bought it 678. Yeah, he bought real cheap. Yeah, I don't think I can find the information right now to look at the history of his buys and sells. but he definitely has been buying, at least as far as I can remember. And he buys it when it's under 7. So that's why I'm saying, like, yeah, here you go. He acquired shares at around 669. Ha ha ha, 69, whatever. But yeah, 669. So that's what I'm saying, guys. Just wait till it gets down to under 7 and just start accumulating there. If the CEO is accumulating there, I mean, why not, right? Clearly, he knows something. So let's buy when they buy. That's it for the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next Sofi update.